Hey guys, welcome back to Flosstube number 2 for Monkey and Mouse. Bet you guys didn't think you'd see me again. Yeah, I didn't run away scared. Life just got really busy and really crazy really fast. But yeah, so we're here again. Hello. So I figured it's about time I'll, jump on the bandwagon and do a WIP parade like everybody else does this time of year. And hey, what a better time to show off everything I've been working on. But first things first, I want to show off something I'm proud of here. I finally got the cereal saw done. So I'm super excited. Hopefully it's in frame. There we go. Yeah, so labor of love, finally got her done. And I'm still thinking, I don't know. Are we thinking project bag vibes, purse vibes? I don't know. Give me your opinion in the comments below and let me know what you think. Purse, project bag, pillow, I don't know. Shoot me your ideas. But yeah, how's everybody been? Hopefully everyone's had a good Christmas and New Year's. Hopefully your guys' Christmas and New Year's wasn't as English wasn't as exciting as ours was. My little one got sick and then I got sick. Drama, Christmas drama. But everyone is well and good now, so that is all that matters. So with the first Flosstube of 2023 underway, where should we start? Okay, so first I'll talk about kind of what the plans are for the year, and then I'll dive into all the WIPs since that's kind of all tied in together. This year I decided to try to do a WIP go. I did try last year as well, but quickly fell off the bandwagon with it as I think I had just started stitching and I kind of want to do all the things all the time. And didn't really care to follow the rules of WIP Go, even though they're like, the rules are your rules, but apparently I didn't like my rules. Anyways, so I only did it for like a month or two and then stopped. So we'll see if I can stick with it this year. Hopefully I do, because I have each of my WIPs on my board twice, except for Cobra Kai and one of my HAEDs. They're each only on there once. But yeah, other than that, so here's what we're looking at for the year. So there's all my WIPs. It feels like a lot for me, but I know comparatively to some people it's not, but still being a relatively new stitcher, that's a lot for me. But yeah, so we shall get started here. Let me see. Hot Mess Express over here. All right, pick a bag, any bag. Let's go Wonder Woman. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have to take them out and put them away as I do it. Otherwise, they'll get left like a doom pile on my floor. So, sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with the Velcro. Alrighty, so hold out this one, which is Beloved. And I started it originally last February, actually. And had started it in the middle, like the very middle, and I had never used even weave before or 10 stitch, which, should have been easy, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it was my first HAED, one of my first HAEDs, starting in the middle, which I'd never do, and 10 stitch, which I had never done. It was just really, I got really confused really fast, so I just kind of left it and didn't really touch it again. Until the other day, I really wanted to work on it, so I decided to count from the middle up and over and start in the corner. So hopefully I can count. I counted it like 5 times. If it's not in the middle, it's not in the middle. I should have enough extra and it should be okay. We'll see. But I'm going to use Royal Rose. So I have started again. So the information I have written down here is inaccurate. Good way to start. Because this was my information from where it was in the middle. So I was at 0.8% for just the middle, but now I think I got like 300 or 400 stitches in there. How many blocks is that? 4 blocks. So 400 stitches plus what was already done. So it's coming. It'll get there eventually. We're not in a race. And then we have, oh yeah, and I won't put up, because let's be honest, I'm not going to do it. Just give me a second. And I will pull it up here. because I'll have well and good intentions of inserting the pictures and everything so that you can see the like what it'll look like when it's finished. Let's be honest, I'm not going to do it. So I'll just pull it up here. Alright, so that is what the love will look like when she's all done. And you'll just have to bear with the ring light, sorry. But yeah, she's an absolute beauty. I love her so much. So hopefully having her on WIP Go will help me get some more stitches into it. And speaking of WIP Go, I told you I was doing it, but I didn't tell you what my plans were for it. Everything that is on there, I have it on the board twice, and it is on for 5 days. So I'm not counting how many stitches I put in or hours or anything like that. As long as I pick it up and put a stitch in it, I'm counting it as a day and give myself a check mark. We're not going for like grand plans. We're just, make sure we pick everything up this year. All right, and then this is, who's in here? Ooh, this is my new one. Okay, so this is my new year, new start. So I don't have really any information on her besides what will come up here in a second. So there's a glorious start. Look at that. But you can hardly believe it. Can't you contain it? One strand. Way to go, Ashley. One strand. Anyways, so this is a Tilton's Craft, the Sailor Moon Squad. So there she is. She's gonna be gorgeous. So I'm starting in the middle with Meatball's head there. And yeah, so she's a big one for me. She's 350 by 350. So it'll be a decent sized pillow or bag or wall hanging. I don't know. We'll figure out something when we eventually get it done. So I'll actually have to add her to my my WIP list on my Google Doc because I haven't done that. And then we have my very first full coverage. Still not done. It will get done, but my ATA walker. I think I've put a few stitches in it since my first video, but I honestly can't remember. So when she's all done, it'll be sorry, it's not wanting to work. There we go. That ring light, man. I see why people struggle with their lighting. It's tricky to get it in and not get the ring light and still be able to see everything, but anyways. So there's that one, and my son has already claimed this one as his own. So we'll see if he still likes it when it's done. If it's not like 30 by the time it's done. But anyways, it's coming. And that one has, I guess I should give you guys that information too. It is 39.48% done. So not even close to being half, let's be honest. But closer to half than not, so take your wins where I can get them, I guess, right? The next one I know is my pony, which I have been working on so much. So, Fluttershy here. She has been on my hoop constantly for the last while. For whatever reason, she's calling to me. So she's 37.2% done. And it is an attractive pony butt, which I didn't take out of the hoop. So I will struggle. I said this time I'd be professional and have stuff ready. I lied. So, there's quite a bit more done than the last time you guys saw her. Because the green in here is all done that you can't see because it's in the hoop. And then the back of her tail and everything. It's all done here. I'll just pop it out. Hold on. Mutter. tile's falling over. Okay. She's coming. I'm excited to be starting to work towards the face. Not that it's not a cute pony butt, but we want to see her face. Okay. And then we have again. See? You think after all this time I would have been ready, but I'm not. Minecraft. Another one my son has claimed as his own. Well, obviously I made it for him, so he was the reason this one got picked. And what is the information on this one? I am 44.49. Ooh, look at me go. Percent done, and it is in the hoop too, so poor Steve has a hoop through his head. But that's okay. He doesn't mind. Taking it like a champ. Okay. That one. The pile is slowly getting smaller. It's only been 12 minutes. So I'm either talking really fast, and I'm going to have to record the whole thing again, because none of this makes sense. Or it'll be fine. We'll see. Next one is Meg. Oops. Just kidding. It's not. Hold on. There it is. It's Meg. My absolute favorite. Well, from Hercules, I guess. I have too many absolute favorites, I think. But anyways. So there's where she's at. That's everything I stitch on is Ada. I know, I didn't say that, sorry. It's Ada, it's either 14, 16, or 18. She's on 14. No wait, I lie. Sorry. She's on 16. And it's a coffee dye fabric I did myself. And she is at 26%. So quarter of the way done. I was going full steam on her for a little bit and then, I don't know, put her down and put her back up. Seems to be how my rhythm works. I'll pick something up and I'll work on it. And then get sick of it, put it down. And like 3 months later, I'm like, oh yeah, this one. Pick it up, put 2 stitches in, then done. And this one, I don't have the picture with me. And the needle's off the... And the needle minder's floating around the bottom of the bag. Oh no! Means we have a rogue needle in the bag. Uh-oh, I'll have to figure that out in a minute. But this is Aphrodite's Mermaid from Mirabilia. I will have to insert a picture for this one because I don't have the picture with me. But that's okay. I have not added anything to it since my last one. Maybe a stitch or two, but nothing worth mentioning, really. Still love her, just hasn't been calling to me. I'm gonna have to check this bag later for that needle so that my dog or my child doesn't find it. Okay. Or be honest, I'll be the one that steps on it. Okay. Thought I was missing the needle on this one too, but no. Needle mine is going strong on this one. Okay, so this is the gold. Oops, dropped it. This is the golden-eyed dragon. The Jasmine Becker Griffith from HAED. And it's I restarted her because she was on a white words even weave, and I just wasn't enjoying it. So I moved her over to a 16 count coffee dyed Ada, the guy that I dyed myself. And I'm trying Royal Rose on this one too. I'm really liking it so far. It's a giant square of black. And now it's got some green and blues added in, but it's coming. But I'm really liking the Royal Rose because I feel like I won't just get stuck in background because there's a lot of black on this one. And like, not that I don't like black, but when you're just like, if I was to go by pages, I'd be stitching a whole page of just black. I think that's why this one kind of got a little stalled, is I just got sick of looking at the same color all the time. So now this way I can work my way across and at least see the top of her head and then come back and get her face and, you know, do it like a typewriter. See how it goes. And the stitch count on that one is 1.5%. Look at me go. But hey, it's over a percent. So I got something done on it at least. You wonder where my eyes keep going. My husband's cooking in the kitchen and I'm getting very distracted by him wandering around. Speaking of husband, so he was really thoughtful. You know when someone buys you a gift and you know they've put like a lot of thought into it and they've like spent time and they've really thought about what you want and they get you a gorgeous gift only to have no idea what they've actually bought you. So my husband bought me a whole bunch of gorgeous cross-stitch patterns. And I absolutely love all of them. And was like gung-ho. I was like, oh, we're going to break the bank. We're going to buy all the fabric. We're going to buy all the floss. We're starting them all. 2023, going to start all the things. I don't even care. It's going to be a year of the husband projects. We're just going to get them all started because they're all gorgeous. He had only printed off the photos of them. And I'm sitting here looking at them and I'm like, that's gorgeous. But for it to be that gorgeous, it's gonna be big. No, he knows. He's heard me talk about HAEDs. He listens. Like, he pays attention. He knows these things. He didn't know these things. Yeah. The ones, they're gorgeous, but they're giant. Like, bigger than some HAEDs. If I don't know if you know or if you have any unconventional cross stitches in your WIPs, like we're talking that size. It's like 1,000 wide by like 750 tall. The piece of fabric's bigger than me. I'm gonna be 95 by the time I'm done it. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to stitch it. So I've picked one. Not all. I'm not gonna do all of them, because there's no way. We'll start with one, and maybe in 10 years I'll start another one. But it's gorgeous. Like, she's beautiful. Where is it? Mock-up. So like, right? How can you not? She's everything. She's so pretty. She's like, oh yeah, I don't know. She's just beautiful. And she will be done. And she will proudly take up an entire wall in my bedroom. I don't even care. You know what? She can be I'll just make her into a comforter. That's what we'll do. She'll just be a comforter. Isn't she gorgeous? But yeah. So I got my husband to take a picture of it. Of the fabric. I'll have to insert it. I'll show you what I've done. But it's gonna just fit. Okay. I might have 1.5 inch margin. And it's here somewhere. The middle is here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, that's the back. So there's my stitches. Somebody send help. Like, maybe we could have a stitching party and I could have 10 of us working on it at once. Help? Please? Anyways, I think it's gorgeous and I will get it done in 10 years. Maybe. If we're being Like, look how massive this thing is. Oh my god. Every time I pull it out, I just get so overwhelmed. But it's so pretty. That's 18 count. So, it's not like it's 14 count. Could you imagine if you put that on 14 count? You'd need like 2 yards of fabric. Anyways. She's gorgeous and I love her and she will get worked on a lot this year. That is the plan anyways. Okay. Next up we have my cereal saw, which is very sadly behind, but that's okay. It's coming. We have the siren done. You know, most of the werewolf box done. It's coming. It is fully done now, which I'm actually really glad for and I was waiting for, to be honest. Because for whatever reason, when the pattern came out in its sections, I was having a really hard time visualizing it together. So like I'd see the pattern, I'm like, oh yeah, that's great, that's pretty. I love the frame. Okay, did the frame. And then siren came out and then, you know, they started to come out. And when I was seeing them individually and then trying to count them on the fabric, I don't know if it's because I've never really done it like that before, because even with the cereal sal, I did like a month or two and then I kind of stopped and then waited till the whole thing was done and did it. So I don't know if it's just the way my brain like processes English, apparently. The way I process things when I look at them, but I was having a really hard time with the gaps. And like counting's hard, we all know that. Cross stitching counting, right? Anyways, so I would just, now that it's out and I have the full thing, I've gone in to the whole pattern and transferred over all my markings on Pattern Keeper and everything. So I know exactly where I am. And I think it'll be much easier for me now to count and just enjoy working on versus feeling like I'm bouncing. I don't know if it's because it went like siren, werewolf. Did it go straight across? I can't even remember now. But anyways, that's what it will look like when it's done. I'm sure everybody's seen this. The Witchy Stitcher patterns are always super popular and all over the place. But it'll get done. Eventually seems to be the theme. Take a shot every time I say eventually, and you know. And it is at 26%. So again, quarter of the way done. Not bad. Not too shabby. As I drop everything everywhere. Reach. Only 2 left, so you're almost there. Almost done. Yes, my Wednesday. It's still just a beautiful chin. You know, that's it. I was supposed to work on it every time I watched the show. But I was enjoying the show so much that I would just sit there and hold it. Or not get anything out at all and just like stare, gawking at the screen. So no stitching really got done while I watched it, but she'll get done. And then she'll be more than a glorious chin. Let's see. What will she look like when she's done? Oh, it won't show you. Hold on. Because it's a pattern I made myself, so when anyways. So yeah, so I actually messaged the artist and made sure with them that it was okay. Like I knew that I wasn't, like I'm not selling the pattern or anything. Sorry. But I still want to have their permission that I'm taking their artwork and putting it into a program on the computer and, you know, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, so they gave me permission to do it, and I would look forward to be able to show it to them when it's actually done. So I should probably work on it so I can do that. Does it give me a percentage when I do it that way? It does. But it's incorrect because if you look, so it has all the background, right? So I'm slowly, every once in a while, going around and coloring out more of the background as I go around because I don't want all the background. I'm just going to leave like the coffee color at the back and then have the webs and then her face. So it's not accurate, actually. I just have her chin done. But it says I'm 23% done, so yay. But Doo-doo-doo. And last but not least, I feel like I'm missing one. I am. Because I didn't show you the mini, the other mini HAED. This one. This one. But that's okay. I will just show you the picture. She's a beaut. But I'm not sure. She's on my WIP Go. I really, really liked her. But the more I look at it, I don't know that I want to spend the time on it. Which feels absolutely ridiculous for me to say, because like I've bought all the floss for it. It's all kitted up. I have all of it. I think I only have like 100 stitches into it though, so it's not like I have, how many stitches do I have into it? I have 200 stitches into it. So it's not much into it at all, so it's not like I've spent a lot of time on it. But it's just, I don't know. I haven't picked it up since the day I started it. I put stitches in it the day I started it, then I put it away, and I haven't looked at it since. Which to me tells me it's not something I probably really want to work on. So we'll see. But I'm not going to kick it out of my rotation or anything like that. I'm going to leave it in there and see if I pick it up before it comes up on WIP Go. And if it doesn't get picked up, and then it comes up on WIP Go and I still don't work on it, then I'll probably rehome it or just pick it all out and use the fabric for something else, because let's be honest, it's only 200 stitches. That won't take long to pick out. But yeah, so there's that. And then the last one here is the Cobra Kai. One from Forbidden Fiber Co. Am I even getting it in the screen? There. As it wiggles all over the place. Probably take it out. Yeah, and we have the first row of fists done, the first band, and we're starting wax on. But yeah, so I don't have a stitch count or anything for this one, because it's on paper. So can't really give you information from Pattern Keeper that I don't have. But yeah, so that's the Hot Mess Express WIP parade for now. If you guys have any questions about any of them or any of that stuff, you can always look on my Linktree. I have all my stuff there. So I have a link to all my WIPs, and yeah, and then my Instagram, all that kind of stuff's there too. I'll put all that in the description box below. Thanks for putting up with me again, and yeah, hopefully we'll be back again before, it's been what was it, 3 months? Hopefully it won't be 3 months. Hopefully WIP Go will help keep me a little bit more accountable, and I'll see you guys again at least next month. We'll say next month. We're not going to make any high tide promises or anything like that, or pretend you're going to see me in 2 weeks, because let's be honest, probably not going to happen. So yeah, thanks for sitting down, hanging out with me for, probably half an hour by the time I chew this all up and put in pictures here and there when I need to. But yeah, have a great week, guys, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.